Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Sunday afternoon, up in here. Came in late today, y'all. I know, I came in late today. I was tired. What up, big O? What's up with you, buddy? How you feeling? Yes, sir. Peace and wisdom. We need some wisdom out here right now, buddy. Got a whole nother game. What's up, Narc Abuse Chronicles? Rhonda. Hello, Kitty. Valerie. Good afternoon, everybody. My goodness. I see y'all like me. We gotta wake up kind of late after we get finished sleeping, right? I made an announcement. I was making a video and took a nap. So I'm already still kind of feeling it. But I had to get on here today, y'all. I had to get on here today, everybody. Because I want to talk to y'all today. And I do want to have, that's right, peace, everybody. I do want to have I just want to talk to y'all just real quick about something. I got you, Rhonda. Just go to my Facebook page or my Instagram, either one, and inbox me, and I'll set you up. Cool. I got you. Everything gonna be all right. Everything gonna be all right. What up, Thaddeus? Green Vibes. What's going on? Hey, Elizabeth, I appreciate you too. Sophia. So you about to call? You was not about to call the narc. Come on. Sent the requested Facebook. You sent me one? All right, I'll get you. I'm gonna probably have it cleaned up. I should have it cleaned up by the end of today. It ain't that backed up, so I'll get to you. I'll get it this afternoon. You cool? You cool with that? Y'all cool with that? Look, y'all, I want to talk to y'all today. I want to talk to you guys today about something that I know at this point in your life you already know about, that you've already heard about. I know you've heard this before. I'm just going to reiterate it today, okay? Today, I want to talk about your part in this craziness. And what I'm talking about specifically is you have to be willing to make changes in order to see changes. That's all. Isn't that simple? What's up, Peaches? Isn't that pretty simple though, y'all? As long as you make changes, you are going to see changes, people. As long as you make the changes, you're going to see changes. So often, we want, especially when you're hurting because of something, we want the pain to stop, but we're not looking at, have we made any changes? Are we making any changes, and what is our part in that, right? So often, and we're not even thinking that, man, I just want to stop hurting. I want the pain to be over. I want this ruminating to stop. I want to feel good. We all want to feel good, right? But we're overlooking things that we've done. We're overlooking things that we have done, and we don't specifically look at simple things like, how are things going to change? How are things going to change? When we're not doing anything different. Miss P, I like Miss P because she come on here and just keep it real. She want to have a real discussion. Like sometimes the process takes too long. When you want the pain to stop right now. And I get that. But the thing you're not looking at is that the pain or the feel good part, it wasn't instant. That was a buildup. That was a process. It took weeks, months. It was feeling good throughout that time. I'll say that. You know, but thanks, Felicia. Appreciate you. It's like we want to feel good right away. That's natural though. It's kind of like when you go to work, you want to make the top dollar, right? You want to make top dollar as soon as you start working for the company that you work for. We want to make the most income. But we haven't done anything to show we deserve the most income. So oftentimes, it's years before you get to that stage where you're going to get to that peak of your income. So, you learn over time, you learn over time that, the income isn't going to start out at the top no matter where you go, as far as a job. So in a relationship, you don't start out on top with your feelings. You build your way up to that. Things happen throughout that, that process and that time, which brings you into a place. It brings you into a place of happiness. But when you start to do the work at that company, you start to do the work, and now all of a sudden you see yourself, wow, I'm starting to make some money here. I'm starting to see myself grow, and I'm growing, and that makes you work a little harder when you start to see results. A lot of times, when you're hurting, it's like somebody betrayed you, and they did it in a way where it was kind of all of a sudden you learned about it in a really quick manner. It was like you caught them doing something, or you found out something all of a suddenly, and it's like when you found out the person was when you start to see that you're going in one direction and this situation is going in another direction, it's like it's like it pulled you apart just real fast. So you're trying to figure out how to, prep that cut, that injury that you're dealing with. And, a lot of times people, you're not looking at and you're not thinking about the fact that you're really hurting because you just dealt with a tragedy. And it was most of the time it was all of a sudden. But this is the other side to that all of a suddenness. You've been feeling some type of way. We never really just get caught totally off guard. Most of the time, we have our suspicions about different things with them. Most of the times we have some suspicions, but they just have not come into fruition. So, in the back of your mind, and I'm saying in the back of your mind, thanks, Gene Cap. Appreciate you. I'm saying in the back of your mind, but the reality is that your intuition, that inner voice, your spirit, has been saying to you, something ain't right. Something isn't right. Your spirit does not let you stay at ease when you're around somebody that's not good for you. That's something that you have to learn. You have to learn how to navigate. And you know what, Miss P? You need to look at this situation as you should not be feeling good, right at the beginning of that healing stage. Because if you did, you wouldn't learn anything. What would you learn or what would you take away from this situation if it didn't hurt you? Listen, I told y'all, not only does the narcissist rule us through pain, but we actually learn a lot. We learn a lot through our pain. So when you have done and dealt with that situation, it leaves you in a lot of pain. So there you go, Felicia. No pain, no gain. It leaves you in a lot of pain. You're going to remember that pain. A lot of times when you feel good, y'all think about this for a second. When you're dealing with something, or let's just talk about something that feels good. How many times has someone, dealt with you, and, it might be something that happened in your childhood that really made you laugh and you giggling and you happy and, you just overwhelmed. You can actually forget about things that happen to you when you're happy, because it's like it feels so good. You forget about different things, but the things that caused you pain in your life, great pain, you don't forget about those. You don't forget about things that cause you a lot of pain. We tend to get, beside ourselves when it comes to feeling good and, say touch the pot, you burn your finger, huh? There you go, queen. That's right. If you stick your finger in that fire, you're like, whoa, I ain't doing that again. But it's just like that pain. That's right. Pain is a warning. Pain is telling you the longer that pain that you're dealing with, the longer it lasts, the more that pain is there, because it's showing you something. It's showing you that, you're not listening. You're not listening to your direct connection to yourself. Your intuition is telling you, your spirit is telling you, hey, look here, don't do this. This right here is, if you do this, it's going to hurt. If you're not listening, right. But if you're not listening, it's going to take you more. It's taking you deeper in it, and deeper and deeper and deeper. And you keep on just going deep with pain. And your spirit is trying to pull you back out of it. It's just saying, let me pull you back out of it. Come on back out of here. Because, you're going to be in a lot of, it's going to end bad. It's going to end bad. And we don't look at it that way. We get ourselves into things with people, and we just want to believe that this person isn't lying to us, because we can't believe it. And that's one of the biggest things that we deal with too. At the end of it, we look back and we say, wow, I just cannot believe that somebody lied to me like that. That somebody purposely lied, stole, cheated, whatever they did. You just look at it like, man, I just can't believe this. How could somebody do this? Exactly. It's shocking. And that's what I'm saying. You're sitting there feeling like, I'm shocked. But your intuition, your inner voice has been telling you the entire time, hold up, step back, step back. That's right. The best actor you've ever seen is a narcissist. They are the best that has ever done it. Those are the best that have ever done it. They are the best actors in the world. A narcissist, I'm going to tell y'all, I don't know what it is myself, because I still don't truly understand it to the level that I need to understand it. But a narcissist can tell a lie. A narcissist tell a lie so good. They tell a lie so good, they make it sound so believable, make it sound so true. Both of you, literally both of you standing right in front of each other, face to face, eye to eye, you both know the narc is lying. And if you listen to that lie long enough, you tell me if I'm wrong. If you listen to that lie long enough, you start believing, you start doubting yourself, and you saw whatever it was that they did. You could have saw it with your own eyes. You could walk in a bedroom and they're out in the bedroom intimately with someone else and jump out the bed. We was just playing. I just wanted to see what you was going to say. And you sitting there like, I just watched y'all for 15 minutes. I saw you watching. I saw you watch. We knew you was watching. People, they and I think, and I do know one of the reasons that they're so believable. One of the reasons that a narc is so believable is because they put everything that they have. You hear me? They put everything that they have on the line for every lie. They jump, they holler, they scream, they shout, they spit, they bark, they fight, they fuss, they cuss. They do everything in their power. You hear me? They do everything in their power to overshadow, overtalk you, to bombard you. They're bombarding you with this lie. They're pushing it on you, pushing it on you, pushing it on you. Because at the end of the day, they know the only thing that the narc has to do at that point is create the element of doubt. They don't have to prove that they're what they're saying is true. The only thing that they have to do is prove that there's doubt. A narc thinks exactly like an attorney. They only want to raise a reasonable doubt. That's it. They're like, I ain't worrying about it after that. Exactly. It's just mind games. They're playing on your mind, and they're playing on it in a way where they're just so deceptive. And that's one of the reasons they lie to you about everything. They lie to you about everything because they have to keep you in an environment where lies are so common that it becomes your truth. A narcissist keeps you in an arena where the lies come so often that you perceive it as truth after you hear it so much. It literally becomes the truth to you after you have heard them lie to you day by day, today by day, every single day. Every single day. Wow, 24 hard. That's 24 hard years right there. You spent with a narc. That was 24 hard years. Yes, it was. But people, that's what I'm saying. You know, that's what I'm saying. You know, you go in there and you don't have a clue. You like, why are you sitting here making this up? And I know you're lying. Because they're like, I just want another chance. People, a narcissist wants another chance. All they want is somebody who's going to give them another chance, and another chance, and 200 more chances, and 5,000 more chances, and another opportunity. Last 9 was the worst. The last ones always are the worst. 3 decades. 3 decades of torture. So, you know, as we navigate, you know, going forward, as we navigate, we are seeing things right now. You know, we're seeing things just in life, how life has changed on us. You know, life has changed, but people have changed. Now that there is a word, a way to identify these devils. Now that it's a way to identify them, people, now the narcissists, you know, they have to change their strategy. Thanks, Sophia. Appreciate you. They have to change their strategy because a narcissist, when you guys can come in here and not only listen to me, but you can interact with one another. Now that you're comparing notes, people, this is the scariest thing in the world to a narcissist. This is the scariest time in the world for narcissists because now everybody's sharing information. It was a time where the narcissist had you isolated and you would not talk about stuff like this. You would just say, hey, you know what, that ain't my business, you know, blah, blah, blah. Now people are talking. People are talking, people are sharing information. And when you're sharing information, you expose the manipulators. You expose all of the manipulators. That's right, hey Gladys, the exact same script. I mean, y'all, I'm gonna tell you, most of y'all know that have already spoken to me. I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't think I've heard one story, maybe one that was slightly different. But when it comes to this narcissism thing, and I speak to people every single day about this, I haven't, it's a textbook situation with every narcissist. They all read out of the same book. They all read out of the same book. They all have the exact same agenda, the same program, the same manipulation, the same love bomb, same devalue, same, what is that, love bomb, devalue? Yeah, I got my mind froze up some. I'm getting old. See how that temporary memory loss does to you? When you've been dealing with a monarch for so long, good gracious. Woo! Discard, the discard at the end. Repeat. That's it. They take you through the exact same things. Then we will try to sit back. We want to, and people, we got a billion chances inside of us. I'm gonna tell you, we are some of the best supply to this devil that they have ever had because we just want to see the best in them. You gotta do something different to see something different. Even if it's just a little bit. Even if it's just a little bit. Real talk, people. When you go back and when you do the work, you learn what you've gone through. And that's a part of the process. And that's really what I want y'all to be able to take away from this today. Getting out of that pain at the end of the discard should never be something that happens just like that. Like, oh man, I just got discarded. Like you're saying, like you just found out your spouse left you for somebody else and you shouldn't be hurt or crushed about that. Like, come on. That's what the narc did. But when you look at how life treats them after that, see, a lot of times, because you don't know when you're leaving out of a situation, you don't know and you don't understand that narc left you for somebody else. But one thing that you don't understand is when the narc devalues you. I want y'all to think about this. When the narc is devaluing you, and y'all have seen how disrespectful they can get, they get very disrespectful. Very. They will turn everything that you've ever done into nothing. Oh, that's nothing. Please. You think I'm going to give you some credit for that? And they don't have any problem telling you that they have used you. When you get to the discard phase, they don't have any problem just totally shaming anything you think you did for them. They turn it into rubbish like, I used you for your Costco card. I used you for access to, your access to get on the base so I can get something off of there. They turn themselves into the pettiest of petty. I'm telling you. But people, what you're not looking at is when they do that, when you're going through the discard with a narc, they're telling you they don't have any self-worth. Because they're telling you, yeah, I used you. I used you for your daggone, for your Netflix membership. That's all you was to me. And they are bragging about it. They will say something like that to you and brag about it. But the thing that you got to look at it after that is, they said that to hurt you, and then an hour later, they're trying to be your friend again. That's how sick these things are, people. That's how much of a monster all of them are. They don't have any issue when they're discarding you of telling you exactly who they are. They will admit to you how dirty, how low they can go. They admit it. They openly admit it. Don't have any issues with it, and you're sitting there trying to figure out like, well, why did they do this? Why did they do this? Well, why, like you don't want anything else. You just wanted to use my Netflix. People, you're dealing with trash. They don't have any integrity. They don't have, listen, a narc, well, you, a lot of times when we got discarded, you didn't even know. They just left you for somebody that, you know, got cable instead of Netflix. People, that's how silly it is. Because, and I'm saying that to you because it's so unbelievable. Hey, Peaches, I'm trying to tell you, that's real. It's so unbelievable to you when you see the next supply. That's it. It's a Jezebel Judas spirit. When you see the next supply and you're wondering, how in the world did you end up with that? How? Like, where did that come from? That's all it was to them. People, a narcissist is just a user. They use you for your energy. They use you for whatever it is that they want from you. That's it. See, a narc is well, you got to look at a narc as, like, you got to look at them like this. When they don't have money, they'll barter with, a lot of them would barter with their sexual organs, with their sexuality. They'll have sex with somebody for something that everybody else usually pays for, like cable, like going to the grocery store. A narcissist will barter sex for stuff like that. And they use people just for that. I'm telling y'all, people, you cannot make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. If it's something low vibrating, something low life, something trashy, that's what they're into. That's who they are. That's exactly who they are, and that's it. You're not going to get anything big out of them. You sit back waiting like, it got to be more depth to this person. It has to be. No, it doesn't. It absolutely doesn't, and it's not. I'm telling y'all, when you see, if you could see the inside, you know, to a narc, it would make you sick. It would make you sick to see what you're trying to change. And that's one of our biggest problems. We're always trying to change that narrative. We're trying to change the narc. We're trying to show them a better way. We're trying to show them that we're such a loving person that they could, all they got to do is change and act right, and we'll do, you know, something, and it's not going to work. You know, and that's why so many of us, you know, just hang on and hang on. People, listen, you can hang on if you want, but if you don't do something different outside of what you've already done, you've already tried to love them into acting right. I just want one person in this thread. You know, it was about 205 of y'all in here right now. I just want one person to say that you were with a narcissist and you loved them so much that they started acting like an empath, that they became an empath. Just one person that says loving a narcissist can change them for the better, and they'll make them treat you right, and it'll get them to do what you want them to do. Come on, y'all. Somebody leave it in there, because people are waiting and people are looking. Just one person. That's all I'm asking. Just one person that says, I had a narc and I loved that narc so much that the narc changed and turned into everything I ever wanted, and we've been living happily ever after. Just one person. Where you at? You know, I was like, daggone, somebody usually would at least joke and say, yeah, me, I did it. Because that's what I'm saying, people. Because it doesn't happen. It's never happened before. That's right. They changed the mask on you. That's it. That's it. Everything with them is an illusion, people. Everything with them. It's all about projection. They want to project to you that it's going to be this way as long as you do this. As long as you keep on, you stay in my pocket, I'm going to protect you. You know, the narc is that one that'll rob you and then help you find your money. Well, I'm looking for your money with you. Come on, let's find it. They done stole your pocketbook and or stole your wallet, and now they're gonna help you find it. That's the narcissist. That's how they are. That's what they do. And we'll sit there, we're sitting back, and we're trying to figure everything out, and we're trying to, do the right thing, and we're going to take them to church with us and take them to the mosque with us, and, we're going to make sure that this is a great situation. I don't care what you do with a narc. I don't care what you do with them. As long as you keep giving them chances, you're going to keep getting the exact same thing. That's right. You water a dead tree. I ain't even going to say a dead tree, because a dead tree, usually a plant, and you put some water on it, it'll come back to life. That narc is not. It's not coming back. Hey, Joe Roberto, yes, for a membership to watch Netflix, a narc will run out here and start a relationship with somebody because they got Netflix, or because they got a video game. Okay, or they have some, or they're gonna buy them, some shoes, or they will. Yes, that's where that kind of stuff comes from. A narc barters with sex. They use sex for things that everybody else uses money for. Okay, and all you're gonna get is chaos, confusion, just a bunch of low vibrating situations. That's all you're going to get out of the narcissist. I mean, I'm just keeping it real with y'all. And, as we go forward in this pandemic, y'all, it's wintertime coming. So, as you can see, we're going to get a lot less daylight, and things are going to get a little colder out. Everything is changing around us right now. And again, we're dealing with the pandemic, so it's a little more difficult to stay positive, trying to protect your good energy. It becomes a lot more difficult to protect good energy, especially when you live directly in a house with a narc, or you're dealing with them on a daily basis. A lot of times you cannot get over that pain because you're still dealing with them. And that's most people. And I'm not saying it like it's just one of y'all, because it's most of us. Most of us, when we're trying to get away from the narc and we're trying to get out of it, we're listening. I'm going to just tell y'all my thing. I'm going to tell y'all what I did. Okay? So I remember watching videos, about narcissism and getting my mind together. And I was still back and forth dealing with the narc, just, at least on the phone. Because you got one foot in, you got one foot out, and you're listening, and you're still waiting for that change that never comes. And they know that they just have you on that dangling that carrot in front of you. So you're still trying to get to the carrot, and you're still trying to get this thing, keep it together. But I could not get beyond my situation, because I still was having some kind of relationship with that narc, which was a verbal relationship at that point. Some of y'all still have sexual relationships with the narc. You're not going to get out of it like that. It's not going to happen. Every time you are intimate with that narc, you're giving those endorphins right back. You're putting that out there. You're opening yourself up for that same exact feeling, that low-lying vibration, and now you have that dull, ruminating pain that you're dealing with, and now you're trying to figure out how do you make that stop? Y'all, this is what I want you to notice. You're ruminating while you're with the narc. Okay? Hey, Tamara, you're not the only one. Almost everybody does that. Almost everybody still is having panic attacks, start having, panic attacks and stuff like that when you're dealing with a narc, because they're using your mind against you. You've never dealt with something like that before, and it's craziness. You haven't dealt with that kind of craziness before. Hey, QQ, tell them again, you gotta cut all communication. You gotta cut the communication, people. The only way you're going to get out of that situation is you gotta go cold turkey. That's like saying you're going to go to the gym. I mean, I'm going to use myself again. I go to the gym. I'm doing good for about a month. Man, I backslide one day. I love pancakes. I go get them pancakes, man. Them pancakes turn into that dinner that night. I done ate ice cream after dinner for dessert. And then bam, I'm right back doing all the progress I just made for that month. I just backslid one day. And bam, just knocked my whole situation out the box. Because now I'm back in. Once you get that sugar back in your diet, in your system, that sugar is highly addictive. And I'm saying that to say, it's the same way with dealing with the narc. When you have that in your system, that narc gets back in your system, man, that's it. Now you got to work twice as hard to get all that right back off of you. You're listening, you're watching the videos, you're trying to figure out how to get out of this. If you just cut that person off and start focusing in on you, okay? If you just start focusing on you and listen to what, I'm trying to push you into. Listen to what I'm trying to push you into, which is you loving you. Okay? That's it. That's all I want you to do. You love you. That's it. Okay? When you do that and you start to focus on you loving yourself, that's when you start to see all of that pain. It just dissipates. It just goes away. It starts to go. And the reason that you know it's going away because you're not thinking about it all the time. It doesn't consume you every day, all day long. You have to have exercises. You have to have tools that will help you. You have to have tools that will help you get out of that mindset, get out of that low vibrating place. Listen, we already know that the narc is the low vibration. It's that depression. Being with a narc is like being in a deep depression. That energy that they're not giving off any energy. They're around you completely sucking energy. That's it. They're just sucking energy away from you. Hey, that's right, Miss P. Go through the videos. Just take a look. So that's what Monday is all about, okay? So I'll see you guys on Monday, which is tomorrow. And that Motivational Monday, we're going to get in here. We're going to get it in. Okay? Let's get our week started out right. And let's get it started with something positive. Okay? Yeah, I think there's something's going on with the chat. It keeps on going, cutting in and out. So I'm going to just leave it there. Tomorrow, Monday, we're going to do we're going to go back to the Motivational Monday. And on, on Wednesday, we're going to do the Love Bomb. On Wednesday, we're going to do that Love Bomb. On Friday, it's going to be the Happy Hour. Sunday is that Sunday affirmation. That Sunday affirmation. Sunday affirmation, usually we be talking about the Bible verses in here. We just had a little different today. There you go. Nabilia. Okay, I got you. I'm going to check in Nabilia. I'm gonna get all of them caught up tonight. I'll have everybody caught up tonight. And again, like I said, I just want everybody to. We want to just do something different. I want you to do something different, do something new, and that's it. Do something different. I want you guys to. Listen, it's all about strengthening you. Walk on this journey. We're walking on this journey together. I don't want to see y'all in pain, man. I've been there. I know what it feels like to be out here trying to tell somebody, I know what it feels like when you're trying to get out of this and you don't know how to do it. All right, B. Nabila. Okay. I got you, though. I got you. Listen. That's right, Miss P. Love yourself. But I know how that is. I know how it feels when you're trying to get out of something and you need help. I've needed that help. and somebody helped me. That's why I'm here to help everybody that I can. I know what that feels like to be stuck in quicksand. And you like, man, how do I do this? You know, I've been there. I've been where you are. And I'm saying I've been in a place, man, where I was hopeless. Just felt like, man, I'm just going to die like this. You know, just die in old age, just looking back at my life and saying, dang, man, if you would have just did something small differently, just something small. And that's really the reason for today's title. If you do something different, you're going to get a different result, man. I finally did something different. I got some help, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell y'all this, man. I'm going to tell y'all this. You know, I promise I was never shouting any other coaches out again because there's too much crap with that. But I got to shout out my man, Quinn Holiday, man. That dude helped me out of this, y'all. And if y'all not following him, man, I'm telling you, you need to go to that dude's page. And I'm positive everybody in here pretty much is. You need to go check that dude out, man. That is a hell of a guy, man. Hell of a stand-up guy. And I'm saying, when I was going through my craziness, that dude, just watching his videos every day, helped me through. And that's why, you know, I got into this. Because I realized how watching, you know, that helped me. And I wanted to help people. I saw different things that he was hitting on and some things that I didn't hear him talk about. So that's why I got into this. Because I'm like, man, there's so many different things going on out here. You know, it's so many different things that you have to talk about and get into. And, you know, you need some help. We all needed help. We all need help. And don't get me wrong, you're going to get out of this on your own. But it's nothing wrong with people handing you tools. It's nothing wrong with people giving you advice. You know, it's just like a fighter, a prize fighter. You know, Mike Tyson is the one in the ring doing the fighting, but he had Kevin Rooney. He had different trainers and sparring partners that helped him become that sharp when he was on top of his game. You know, so I'm just saying that we all needed help. We all need help at some point. And it's nothing wrong with you getting help, man. So, like I said, I just want to take today, and I just wanted to tell y'all, listen, you got to do something different. If you want something different to happen, you've got to do something different. That's right, Ellis. That's right, C. Ellis. That's right. You know, you gotta go no contact, people. It ain't nothing like no contact, okay? It's nothing like no contact. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Listen, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. We're gonna do the Motivational Monday. We're gonna talk about something because it's about motivating you, getting that energy back up here, getting your vibration back up here, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. Hey, peace. I love you. I thank you. I appreciate everybody who has subscribed, everybody who has helped on this page and supported. Miriam, thank you. Appreciate you. Everybody who has helped and has supported, everybody who's putting the comments in there, man, y'all trust me. So many people will look at those comments and read them. I read them. When I get, in my spare time, I do get a chance to read some of the comments too. And I'm telling you, people, it's making the difference with people as they see other real people going through it and how you made it through it. We're going to talk again tomorrow. Listen, my Facebook group is Narcissist Anonymous 101, the Empath Tribe. Again, you want to reach out to me because if you sometimes we need that one-on-one coaching. What do? I'm coaching you. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to help you navigate your way out of that stronghold. Because a lot of times that stronghold is so serious. That grip is on you and it got you so locked in. Thanks, Queen. Appreciate you. It got you so locked in that you can't really get out of it. It's hard to get up out of it. So what I do is I will help you navigate it You know, I'm gonna help you navigate it. I'm gonna give you tools that help pull you out. I'm gonna give you advice on different things, but mostly the main thing that I'm gonna help you with is I'm gonna help you rediscover a relationship with yourself. That's the biggest part in this. You have to have a solid foundation, and the solid foundation starts with you loving you. All right? Look at people. Thank you. I appreciate you. Love you. Talk to y'all tomorrow.